The Dusty Futon May Ride special was recorded live at Biggs Harley-Davidson in San Marcos for the 16th annual May Ride. The Dusty Futon LLC would wish to thank Clint August and the May Ride for their contribution for making sure that these episodes happen. Hello and welcome to episode number 3 of the Dusty Futon May Ride special, where we recorded live at the 16th annual May Ride up at San Marcos, California at the Biggs Harley-Davidson. It happens every year, and this year we were honored to be a part of it here at the Dusty Futon. And this episode is brought to you by Backstage360.com, the musician's media. The Dusty Futon is a musician's podcast bringing you the raw musician and what they bring to the table. Backstage360.com works hard to bring you even more with creative write-ups, professional interviews, and stunning photography. Full disclosure, I do contribute write-ups and reviews and conduct interviews for them occasionally. Backstage360.com also assists with the promotion of events, products, tours, new music, and they provide an overall insider's peek into the impedimenta of the backstage. Backstage360.com, they truly are the musician's media. This episode, we actually talked to a band called Vicious Phishes. It's Trinity in the Vicious Phishes sometimes. Other times it's just Vicious Phishes, and that's spelled with a PH. But these guys are pretty fun. They have a great time on stage, and they just love to perform. I've been watching them perform at the May Ride for many years, so it was great to finally sit and chat with them, and we will have them on a future episode. Side note, Dusty Futon's newest host for the Producer's Corner is actually playing the cajon for them at this time, and we actually hear from them a little bit, kind of briefly, but don't worry, it's not completely indicative of his style of hosting. And you get me or Spicy Kim on the mix with them, so sit back, relax, and take a listen to the Vicious Phishes on the Dusty Futon's May Ride special. And we got some onlookers checking us out right here.
Hey, welcome. We got the Green Knights.
Ooh.
Coming on here.
Well, this
U.S.
is
Armed Forces. Thank you for your service, ladies and gentlemen.
This
Absolutely.
is the May Ride is an actual ride, which is funny because it's called the May Ride, and people still don't realize that it's a motorcycle run. It's a poker run.
Well, the reason why you can still hear us right now is because they haven't fired up the bikes yet. That's going to start, I think, at, when is that, 10:30?
I think a lot of them have already left.
That's
so
right. They're
when they
leaving
come back, but the noise you did hear earlier was another band, The Rock.
Oh, yeah.
And we just recorded them last weekend, so we're going to have an episode from them out coming in a few weeks. So.
Yeah, they're coming up next. We're actually looking forward to hearing that guy.
Me too.
Those guys.
Yeah.
do their
From
thing.
what we heard from the recordings they brought us, you're not going to be disappointed. They're a powerhouse,
awesome.
yeah.
They're a lot of fun. They're definitely a lot of
But
fun.
let's talk about you guys.
Yeah.
They'll get their turn.
We'll have your music on when we get you on the episode. We'll actually play some of your tunes and get a little bit more backstory about
Hopefully
the songs.
just the good stuff, right?
Well, you get the pick. You definitely get
I
the
hope
pick.
it's okay. I was actually Facebook living you guys.
Oh.
earlier.
Awesome.
That's
I'm glad I was
awesome.
making
Yeah.
faces then.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fun.
Does that mean I have to friend you now?
No.
You don't have
I wouldn't
to.
friend
I'm one of
him.
those people where, like, you can be my real friend and not my Facebook friend, and I won't be offended by that. But if
Gotcha.
you also don't want to be my real friend, then that's okay.
And then I could still be your Facebook friend. Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, you know.
See, he's not even my friend. He's just my partner in crime.
Uh-oh.
He's
He's wearing the wrong colors, though. So.
Jeez. Are you going
Gotta
purple?
be blue. I can make this
Yeah,
So
simple.
purple
what's up with
red
the
here.
what's up with the purple then? Tell me about that.
I'm from Maryland.
What does that have to do
He's got
with
purple too.
Go Ravens.
Yeah.
My influence
Oh.
is spread.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
is it just like a theme you kind
I
of
like
started?
black and purple.
It is, yeah.
I like
for
to
the
match.
band.
Last year we were orange. Year before that was red.
Last year we were purple.
We did purple.
Yeah.
Black and yellow,
I have
black and
different
yellow,
color
black and
shoelaces
yellow.
for whatever color.
It takes a
clothes.
real man to rock purple.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's the color of kings.
That's good. 'cause
And Mace Windu.
Dude,
And makes
yeah,
Windu.
like in the 14 and 1500s, like
And
that was one of the best colors to have in the Renaissance era.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I think
was
they taught me that
royalty.
randomly.
Oh!
That's like
I love that bike.
Oh my God, that is so cool. Take a picture of that. Hi, how you doing?
Let me get a ride.
Yeah. Why isn't she riding out with everybody else? She needs to be leading this whole thing. Like,
I agree with
the
that.
Grandmaster.
Definitely. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about you guys. You started how long ago?
We started about 7 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and we were a 2-piece to a 3-piece, back to a 2-piece to a 4-piece, once upon a 5-piece, back to a 3-piece, down to a 2-piece, and then now we're at a 3-piece again.
I seem to remember the first time I saw you perform, you had 5 people.
We did,
It was
yeah.
a
Several
full
people,
on stage,
yeah.
full setup.
And,
of drums.
You know, once
Everybody.
upon a time, we actually had a band with just 4 guitars. No bass, no drums, no nothing else. Yeah, just 4 guitars.
Tell me how the logistics on that.
Well, I would play rhythm. Sean would kind of play rhythm and bass lines and kind of in between little things here and there. He'd have fun. Whatever he wants to do, he would just do.
Sometimes
help
I
but
would
smile
play.
on that.
Sometimes I won't.
You never really know what's going to come out of this guy.
That's like the futon. You never know what's going to come out of the dusty futon.
Yeah, and then we had a lead guitar player, and then we'd have another lead guitar player, and they would kind of go back and forth, And then once upon we had the violin player, and they would go back and forth on lead and melodies as well when I wasn't singing.
Cool.
So I mean, we would just all kind of round robin and
We
take
wear
turns.
guitar players out. How about that?
Well,
Is that even a band, or are you guys more of like an ensemble at that point?
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Well, that's why Vicious Fishes is just
We're
sitting
a
there.
collective
so you,
gathering.
Yeah, it's
a
collective
school,
group.
if you
We,
would.
we had a
Yeah.
school of fish. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why the population has dwindled and grown at
Right.
times, with predation.
It
We had all our
and
little
such.
fishlings in and out. Yeah.
We did a
tadpole.
crowdfunding thing for our album. We told people to pick your fish, and we'll try to put it on the next album cover. So
Mm-hmm.
if you want to pick your own vicious fish, let us know. And we'll.
Yeah.
Okay, so where can they find out and be a part of that?
Well, that right now is still under construction. We had an awesome website. I don't know what happened. I married a
Okay, so
computer programmer, and
I-
everything
I've
went
already
bad.
Basically, Facebook,
Yeah,
Twitter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bookface it,
Actually-
Instagram, Twitter. Just
We
put
do-
it
we do
anywhere
have
you
all
want.
the
Hey,
social media.
I'm actually working on a website, a new social media platform that's actually it's kind of like a cross between Facebook and MySpace. It's called My Face. Do you want to get on it?
Yes. Wow.
Oh, geez.
Hey man, you can't get a girl like me with a line like that. Sorry,
Oh,
bro.
How about a line of
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Hey, you blushed when you said that. I was expecting her to blush.
I blush all the time, so
Yeah,
don't
he
be
does.
surprised.
You know.
Yeah, he does.
I have high blood pressure, so it
It's the
makes
sodium
that's my
intake. He's not
excuse.
blushing. Yeah, he's sweating.
So, how did you get involved with the May Ride? Like, how did you get connected
So
to it?
I'm actually really good friends with Daniel Travers.
Okay,
He does
yeah.
the multimedia
Damn,
here.
DT.
Yeah. Daniel and I actually used to be in a band a long time ago before I knew Sean. And
Smelly cat.
Dirty Cat.
Dirty cat. Damn it. Damn it. I'm so
Close enough.
Hey, I
close
showered
enough.
today, Sean. Okay.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good sign.
Yeah. So me and Daniel and I were in a band. We had a 4-piece, and we were actually really good. We had about an hour worth of originals, a couple of covers. Unfortunately, that band could never agree on a band name. Nobody ever wanted to play out shows because they were all too shy. So that's actually when I got frustrated and I started playing out by myself. I'm like, screw these guys. I'm gonna do what I want.
I'm
Right?
glad you did
Yeah.
that.
Listen to this because that's how you move forward. You don't if you're in a band, if you're in a group that doesn't want to name themselves, that
I'm done.
you're not going anywhere.
Bye.
Yeah,
It's that simple.
exactly. We
I
practiced.
think that's the first thing you have to have. Because you can have a drummer,
Other
you can
than
have all the
instruments.
members, but if you don't have a name, they're not going to book you. It's
No.
probably one of the most
Yeah.
important things to have.
And you don't have a
And
website,
one of the hardest things to
branding.
come up with.
It was crazy, like every week we'd practice twice a week for over a year and never played one gig. But every Sunday we did get the cops calling us, so we were famous around the neighborhood.
That's the way to do it.
Infamous.
Actually, the cops were really nice. They actually liked our band. They would wait patiently outside till we finished our song and then knock on the door.
Aw.
They'd tell us that we were good, but the neighbors didn't like us so much.
But that's how you generate a rapport. Any PR is good PR,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just like you said,
absolutely.
Kanye, like
Yeah.
that
Would
guy
you
makes
stop
an ass
bringing
of
him
himself.
up?
I know. I'm bringing
Scoopity
attention
poop.
to himself.
Dude,
which is
he's
Scoopity
like
poop.
what I
he
do.
does it
Scoopity poop.
himself.
Scoopity poop.
Stupid.
I just saw
That's
a
the name of
meme.
my new band.
Wow.
Wow. Scoopity poop.
Speaking of wow, there we go.
Wow.
Oh, he's got the
wow.
Peter Frampton
He
going.
does. I see that.
Oh shit.
He also has a Justin Timberlake mic. I also want that. Yeah,
He's got Justin Timberlake
it.
hair, too.
Oh, the
like
head- the
old
headset,
JT
yeah.
hair. Back in the
That
day
was
when
a-
he was like the blonde microphone.
What?
sounds like
I'm
sounds like my
missing
21st birthday.
Only it's check ID.
my brain just fried. I'm just like Peter Frampton out right now. I'm so excited
That's
about that. I
awesome.
can't wait to hear it.
I'm really excited for this coming up.
Hey, Dirty, you still here?
Yeah, I'm here. I just came for the snacks.
Did you have a late night last night?
What was Dirty doing?
I always have a late night.
Dirty's always working. That's
Now,
what he's doing.
I'm
Have you
almost
met Tyler and Dirty? Haven't met yet.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Tyler meet Dirty. Dirty meet Tyler.
Dirty Disciple, Noise Cartel Records,
Yes.
Tyler.
He is our
I feel
producer's
connected
corner
now.
host.
So wait, you introduced me to him earlier in the show, but I didn't put a face to the name.
Right.
And I'm
right.
probably
You-
going to
you did-
meet him again later on today.
I'm sure you
and
will.
then later on when I'm leaving, I'll be like, you.
Yeah.
You didn't, wait, you're not wearing your hat.
And eventually you'll meet him at one of the recording sessions.
I will, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. They're done differently, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm supposed to host this, but dude, this is so cool. This event has gotten bigger every year, and this is the 16th annual.
16th annual. Yep.
Damn, And
It's almost old enough to vote.
2 more years, and I'm taking this sucker out on a date.
Yeah, there you go. Well, it's worth it. This thing is definitely going to pay off. We do every year. They do a lot for troops, and there's a lot of cool events out. So if you're listening to our Facebook Live or our YouTube,
They
Live,
are listening to our Facebook
And this
Live.
is actually awesome because we can never get anybody up to this early on a Saturday to come see us play. So we can always just have them come and watch the Facebook.
Yeah,
Yes,
live.
yeah,
you're not
exactly.
here to join
I
us
mean,
today.
and the YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah,
thank
and
you.
we have. Oh, are we on Facebook Live now?
We're on Instagram.
Oh, okay, that
Live.
works.
love your
that
phone
works
case, too.
We'll have them
Thank
go
you.
to the YouTube or Facebook and look up the Dusty Futon because there's our video camera right there.
Hello.
Dusty Futon.
Wave right there.
Hey, I farted on
Say
your
hi,
couch.
Mom.
We
Hi,
got photo
Dad. Hi,
ops.
parental guardians.
And the audio right here, what you're hearing in your headphones is what's going over the mic or the intrawebs.
Interwebs.
Interweb forms.
Skynet.
Web advisor.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God! Have you guys heard about those self-driving cars that are starting to kill people now? There was a second one that just
Yes.
got hit the other
Yes.
day.
I know people are taking naps while they're at the wheel.
I'm just wondering, who do you hold
what it's
accountable
for.
for something like that?
The
You know?
driver.
The driver.
Always
I know,
the
right?
driver.
Technology. Always technology.
Can you see that? Some guy sitting
That's
in
what you
prison,
blame.
laying down in his cot, and he's like, "So what are you in for?" And it's like, "Night Rider." He's like, "Well, I ran over 3 people through a convention the other day, David."
Kit, shut up, Kit.
Shut up.
Go wave your
Oh,
lights
God.
elsewhere.
Nothing like smart technology to make you feel stupid.
Oh God, I know. It
No
just
shit.
makes me feel old.
Did you hear about the one that got pulled over by the cops?
No, wait, what?
Yeah.
A self-driving car?
Yeah. Cop pulled it over. Give him a ticket for speeding.
This is awkward. Sitting there with the thing out, going, "Sir, do you know why I pulled?"
I have a
Guys in
real
the back seat.
excuse.
He's like looking under the car, probably going, "Where the fuck did he go?" I swear there's somebody in there.
This is
The
not.
guys in the back
a
seat taking a
human.
nap.
Yeah. He's like, oh, sorry, officer, I was sleeping.
That was actually something I did see. There was a guy who caught video of it on, it was in traffic, and the car was just guiding himself. But early in the morning commute, he was just asleep, passed out with his face smushed up against the side of the glass. And the car's driving, eking through along.
Oh my
I don't
God.
trust technology, although it sounds like a
No.
dream come true. We are not ready for that
No,
yet. So.
we're not ready for a lot of things, but
Hey.
you know what? We do things anyway.
I still have my VCR at home with
she does.
biggest
you,
biggest
too.
collection of VHSs you'll ever see.
Is it
And it's
just the
out-
VCR or is it the
It is
double?
just the VCR, actually.
Just the
It has
regular.
outlasted at least 5 different DVD players I've had.
Isn't that
That thing is like
amazing?
indestructible.
Now,
I
what
still have my cleaner tape.
What is your
Stick it in for 5
go-to VHS that you put on it?
Belly
Oh.
dancing.
Is it Disney? It's got to be Disney.
No, actually, I do have some Disney movies, but
Do you want to kill an old man?
I like. I actually like What About Bob?
Oh,
Yes.
oh my
Yes.
God.
What About Bob? One of my
Oh my
favorites.
God.
One of my
That's like a
favorites.
classic.
Cobwebs.
Jesus, you're trying to hit me in the face with my microphone.
Faye. Oh my God. Oh, what was his fish's name? Gil. Yes. Oh my God.
What?
If I don't
Oh, the
untie
fish.
myself inside, I'm gonna explode.
I don't know it that well. I just remember he was always holding a bottle of his own urine, right?
No, he had a fish. He had a fish around his neck.
That was a fish?
That was a fish, a goldfish.
Didn't he have a bottle of urine too?
He is city fish.
Ugh.
Yeah, he had to face like Southwest when he slept at night and stuff. And he was
All right, I
totally
wanna-
OCD. Anyway,
Do you guys want to get anything else out really quick before we cut this off and go listen to The Rock?
Come check us out at Mix BKK in Thailand in 2.5 weeks.
Oh yeah,
In
we are
Thailand?
going
Yeah.
to Thailand.
Holy
to
shit.
Oh
go
yeah,
run 'em
we
up
got
there.
some news.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Forgot about that.
Just a little bit. We're going to Thailand
Yeah.
and performing. That's
We're going
all.
to get
What happened?
immunity shots when
how
we
did
leave.
you guys
First
get
time-
to Thailand? Did you lose a bet or something? What's
Are you serious?
No, I've never been to Thailand. I've imagine it's amazing from what people tell me. But how did you get this gig?
Well, we didn't
it's
get the
not
gig yet.
officially gotten yet. Pretty much, I've been told if we show up, they'll let us in.
So you got to fly
Kind
to
of
Thailand.
like North Korea, right?
We're
They'll
gonna
let
do the
you in,
same
but
thing
for a
when we come
really
here.
long
Same,
time.
same, but
Same
They'll
thing
even
we
give
do
you a
here.
job.
Same
We're just gonna walk in with our guitars and just be like, "Pay us."
No, we have DJ Lovehouse is coming out from Pyongyang, China, to meet us.
Bless you.
Yeah. He's been in Hong Kong for like the past 10 years. I've known him for a long time. He goes by the name DJ Sun in Asia, but he's DJ Lovehouse, so you can check him out. And we're gonna do like
DJ Lovehouse, DJ
Trap-
Brothel.
trap EDM Vicious Phishes.
This will be our first time doing actual club dance music with
like
a DJ.
dubstep, Sweet Caroline.
Nice crossover stuff.
Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah.
I can't even wrap my head around
Nirvana
that.
trap, you know.
Trying
Sweet.
to imagine what I just saw versus what you're explaining to me now. It doesn't compute.
No, it's
Yeah.
It's like the
completely
difference
Change
between the
cajon.
Matrix and reality.
Change
It's
the
just-
cajon to a
I haven't
DJ.
taken the blue pill yet.
We're gonna take the whole acoustic hip hop to another level.
Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. I don't know why this randomly popped in my head. Has anybody taken the audio from a cajon and passed it through any type of like amplifier or distortion?
Yes.
How does it sound?
You can do all sorts of stuff.
Okay, that was great. Very
You can
informative.
hook it up to a
Can you
wall
believe it?
pedal.
That guy's a host. That guy's going to be hosting.
You gotta step your game up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me hear some of that sexy Australian accent you got.
G'day, mate.
You know wallabies are nearly extinct, right?
Wallabies.
Wallabies.
Didgeridoo.
I'm sorry. I just
You
got distracted
Chipman.
from Hooters Girls. All right,
Oh, yeah.
so
Come out to Mayride. We got Hooters girls.
and we got some music, so I'm going to let you guys go listen to the songs. I'm going to go
Awesome.
track down those Hooter Girls.
The Rock.
Thanks
All right.
again for having us. It was really awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you guys.
Vicious
Yeah.
Phishes. We can find them on Facebook via Vicious. It's
Fishes with a PH.
With-
VICIOUSPHISHES.
Yes.
Thank
you had to
for the
think
clarification.
really hard for that. I saw smoke coming out.
You have no idea. That smoke's coming from somewhere else, but you're right.
Oh, all right. And on that note,
That just adds to the stage effects. We had the laser lights going and everything. It showed it on him the most, and
You
I
think
wondered
it's
why.
a fog machine, but no, it's just my bass player.
oh damn,
I was like,
All
green.
right.
That's an interesting color choice that they chose.
Smoking on the Indo with Sheriff's Department. Catch us at the Mayride.
Ooh, all right, guys. Well, thanks again so much for having a seat. And like I said, you can see these guys. We're going to have them on a full-on episode, probably coming up in a few weeks. We'll get you in. So,
We'll be in Thailand, so I'll have to be after.
well,
If you can catch us before the 28th, I got some time.
Okay, so they'll be on like sometime closer to the end of the year. No. All right, thanks again for sitting down on the Futon live here at the 16th annual May. That
Yeah,
easy for me to
buddy.
say. I just pulled a Tyler. 16th annual
Not
May
so
ride.
easy, is it?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Right here at the Biggs Harley Davidson in San Marcos, California. We're here until 4. So if you're listening live, come on out and join us right now. Thanks again to Trinity and the Vicious Phishes.
Thanks, guys.
Golf clap.
Wow, listening back to this episode now, I feel like we kind of shorted them. We ended up spending a lot of time talking about The Rock, who you heard from yesterday's episode. They were live and about to go on stage while we were chatting with them, but at least we made sure to get out their Mix BKK event coming up in Thailand in about 2 weeks. So if you want to go to Thailand and check these guys out, get your tickets now. I want to go ahead and thank Trinity and the Vicious Phishes again for coming on to the Dusty Futon Live at the 16th Annual May Ride. Special thanks to Tyler and Spicy Kim for coming out to be a part of this Dusty Futon May Ride special, as well as Clint August for making sure the Dusty Futon could be there at this year's annual May Ride. And of course, shout out to Biggs Harley Davidson for putting on another excellent May Ride, and to Backstage 360 for being our incredible sponsor. Thanks for listening to this production of the Dusty Futon LLC. Make sure and subscribe to us and follow us at www.dustyfuton.com.